Hello everyone and welcome back to the Modelling Novice. Today's video is another in my maintenance series and also part 2 of my power hungry problems. Now due to sound issues I've decided to move to a voiceover on these videos, so I do apologise. I hope things will be better going forward. Now just to recap quickly, I've been having some cutout issues that started when I was running a Lima Class 47 with my rake of Hornby Pullman coaches. I gave the 47 a service in the last video, so today I'm going to be servicing the Pullman coaches. I have a rake of 6 of these Hornby Super Detail era Pullman coaches from the early 2000s, which all have table lamps powered from the track. These coaches pick up power through the bogies with a wiper pickup touching each axle. Each axle has one wheel fitted with an insulated bung, with the insulated wheels paired together on the same side of each bogie, with the opposing bogie being insulated on the opposite rail. So one bogie is on the positive, the other on the negative. It is important to remember this if you remove the wheels, and it is best practice to take a photo or write down which orientation the insulated side goes. All that needs doing to these coaches is a quick clean of the wheels and pick up surfaces using a cotton bud and some isopropyl alcohol or other evaporative electrical contact cleaner. So why am I doing this? Well, for 2 reasons. Firstly, when pulled by older locomotives in my collection, the combined draw power from the loco and the table lamps in these coaches exceeds the thermal cutout switch in my existing controller. This means that the controller cuts out, then you have to reset it, turn the dial to 0 and unplug it for 10 seconds before power is restored. There are a number of factors at play here, and by ensuring all electrical components are cleaned and running as efficiently as possible, you can slightly reduce the current draw from the system. Secondly, the coaches often flicker when going over insulated point frogs or slightly dirtier track. This disruption to the power can shorten the life of the lighting system and also looks a bit naff when you're actually running the trains. I had hoped that cleaning alone would be sufficient enough. However, since trying to run this train and also my Hornby Battle of Britain locomotive, I have found that the cutoff has been much more sensitive to power shifts, and the controller itself is pretty knackered now. The Hornby controller that comes with train sets only has a capacity of 0.5 of an amp, which appears to be too low for this application, and now I've weakened it, it's probably even lower. Three of these coaches I've owned brand new as a teenager. 3 of these actually are second hand, bought a bit more recently. A couple of years ago now. So with the coaches now cleaned up, it is time to give everything a good run and also have something else to test, which may also help the problem. And here it is. I have bought a GaugeMaster Combi controller, which not only has a lifetime warranty, it also has a thermal cutout rating of 0.75 amps, an increase of 50%, which should hopefully cope much better than the old controller. So let's find out if this solves my problems. After several minutes, the class 47 was still moving, so I must call this an unqualified success. Now I'm really impressed with this GaugeMaster controller, and I would certainly call this an essential upgrade for anyone using analog control and is getting serious about model railways. The controllers that come with Hornby train sets are okay, but they aren't built to last and struggle with older models, especially more vintage era Lima and Triang models. This GaugeMaster Combi is the sort of entry level from GaugeMaster at about £67 RRP, but is often discounted at retailers to around £56 and comes with a power supply, although you will need a set of GM12 connecting leads at £7 to run from the controller to your power clip or power track. Or alternatively, you can use soldered dropper wires. When you consider that the basic Hornby controller is £19.99 and doesn't come with a power supply, which you have to buy separately at £28.99, it's only around £20 more for the GaugeMaster controller, which sounds pretty reasonable for such a leap in quality. It feels good, decently heavy in the hands as well. It's built to last, and that lifetime warranty just makes that deal even sweeter. So well worth it. I have more plans for the Battle of Britain loco that I also had power issues with. There will be another maintenance video on that coming at some point in the future, but I've not got round to it yet. And with that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you like what I am doing. If you're a newcomer, I hope I've inspired you to have a go. And even though there are no cock-ups here, if you're an experienced modeller, I hope you've had a laugh at my expense. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.